Okay, as you can see, we're using a metronome in this video. That's because we're trying to set a rhythm and we're trying to keep to that rhythm and hopefully develop a little bit of timing skills in our patterns and our freestyle flows on the wooden dummy. So let me start out by giving you a couple of simple suggestions just to get comfortable using a metronome on the wooden dummy. Okay, we have our metronome here. This one is actually from a music store. I bought this several years ago. It's pretty loud, at least it's loud enough for me to hear beyond the noise that the wooden dummy is going to make. And it also tells me how many beats per minute I'm setting it to, so I can monitor my progress. So the first thing I like to show everyone is just get comfortable with the metronome. Turn the metronome on, move to its rhythm, add some strikes and blocks separately, beat for beat, on the metronome, and try and stay in sync with it. So here's an example. Okay, I just tried to stay as close to that rhythm as I can, and just trying to match emotion for emotion. Okay, so keep it simple at first. Think about your techniques, think about your strikes and your blocks, think about the positioning of your hands and how difficult or simplistic it might be to get these actions accomplished in the time frame that the metronome is giving you. Okay, so now we have some strikes and some blocks that we put together in a pattern or a loop or just a freestyle flow, matching the beats to the metronome. The next step is to actually do more than one action per beat. Maybe do a trap and a strike in one motion and make one beat out of it, or even a block and a slip and a punch all in one motion. So that will occupy one beat. Okay, so it's a compound action. That's a little bit more challenging, and you'll find that you need to readjust your hand positioning, your spacing between you and your dummy in order to sufficiently execute that technique in that format in the time frame the metronome is offering you. Okay, so let's give you an example of that. I'm keeping it at a relatively slow BPM at first. Okay, so let me work two at a time here. Okay, now let's try more than two, okay? A little bit more challenging, maybe a movement of the body at the same time. Okay. Okay, so it's not that hard. Basically, you just set a rhythm. Using a metronome is the best way, so you can actually monitor both your progress and how fast the rhythm is going. If you miss a beat in the rhythm during your training, don't stop. Just either get out and move and work your way back in, or just try and catch up, kind of like falling behind playing a song. You know, you can't just stop. It makes it worse when you stop. Okay, so this is a good addition to wooden dummy training because it gives you an opportunity to work some timing skills, which is not usually done on your own. You need a partner for that. So this was Set the Rhythm, and look for our next video called Split the Difference.